Welcome back to the county seat. Here's my 2 cents worth on RMPs. Did your mom ever give you the advice that if you don't speak up, how will anyone ever know what you want? That might apply here. When House Bill 323 was first passed, I recall talking to more than one county official across the state who were not in favor of being forced to develop a plan. Now, I don't know if they were unsure of the cost or the effort, or if they just had a sense of developed futility because of their pleas about land use had fallen on deaf ears in the past. Now, it could have been that in the case of many rural counties, they had seen the kind of detailed evidence that had been collected by nonprofit organizations, which must have cost hundreds of thousands of dollars to compile, and they felt like they did not have the resources to develop that kind of data. I'm also sure that there was a great deal of wariness about the state creating another unfunded mandate that would require the county to do something and then the state failing to adequately cover the cost of it being done. A highway of good intention is paved with bricks of state non-reimbursement. But I think more than any of those, it was an uncomfortable chore for a county to proactively think through what they wanted to do with resources over the span of, say, a couple of decades. It might require them to bring into focus some things that they would rather ignore. But presenting detailed data and specific planning documents in a language that the BLM natively understands, with the knowledge that they're required to be consistent with those plans, takes other players in the planning game and moves them to the back row at the table, behind the interests of local communities. The law clearly states it, and the BLM knows it. If they are living by the mandates of Title 43, the code that implements FLTMA, they should cheerfully pursue those plans in earnest. As Reg Johnson said in our discussion today, at first blush, it seems to be working. Now, I know that I'm going to get some flack for what I'm about to say, but here goes. Could it possibly be that we are not communicating our desires in the official bureaucratic language of the BLM? And as a result, we thought, as local communities, that we were being ignored. However, in reality, it might be that just we weren't understood. If we're going to win at the land planning game, we need to be able to speak to the umpire. I hope they're listening, because there's a lot of work to be done right now. That's my 2 cents worth for today. You know, you could really help us continue the message of the county seat by giving a personal thumbs up to your local county officials about our program. You could also do your part in getting our dialogue out there by following us on as many of our social media platforms as you can and sharing the elements of these shows to your friends. Now, if you believe that local government is important, you can be a big part in helping us share that idea with the world. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube, and we would welcome your comments there as well. That's our show for this week. We'll look for you next week on the county seat.